Welcome to Normal Response Podcast with Yetta. Respect your parents. Parents bring you into this world through love, mostly. But give your parents the respect they deserve. Parents nurture you from the day you're born. Loving, caring parents hold your hand every step of the way through life. They teach you your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, the birds and the bees. You have many questions about life from the start as you grow older. That's what parents are there for. It starts out where your parents bring you into the world through birth, where they're changing your Pampers and they're taking care of you because you can't take care of yourself. And those roles are reversed when our parents get older. For some, we have to change their Pampers and feed them and take care of them because they can't take care of themselves. That's not for all parents, just for some. Respect your parents. There are many people who don't show respect to their parents, no matter what the parent has done or the parents have done for them. Some children get so spoiled that they think it's okay to disrespect their parents. It's not. Do not disrespect your parents because your karma will come back to you. There are some people who didn't listen to their parents, disrespected their parents, and had children of their own who turned out just like them. Some of those parents changed their ways, but their children still turned out like them, the way they were, not the way of the change. Be careful of people who come into your life that don't respect their parents, because I guarantee you this: if they don't respect their parents, they are not going to respect you. And that is a guarantee. There are some parents who don't need children. Some people are not meant to be parents. If you're not going to teach your children right, and your children learn right from beyond your four walls, and they change their life for the better, it's going to be different in their life. You're going to look different through their eyes. But being negative and toxic towards your parents, it's never good. Parents that are toxic and negative towards their children, that's never good either. Why'd you ever have them in the first place? Some parents were blaming their children because of what the other parent did to them. That is not the child's fault. Don't put that blame on that child. Don't neglect that child or hurt that child because of that reason. Some parents, not all. Because no matter what the other parent did, there's parents that take care of their children. support their children, nurture their children. But people that don't respect their parents, it's never good. We're all not meant to live in this world for the rest of our lives. One day, your parents will leave this earth and you will never see them again. What do we have left? If we have photos, if we have videos, if you don't have that, you have memories. Memories fade. Sometimes you forget. But be aware of those who don't respect their parents, because they will not respect you. I've heard children swear to their parents like there is no tomorrow. How dare you? Some parents excuse it, some parents don't. If your parent is toxic, you have to remove yourself from their lives. But some people stay within that toxicity because it's a product of their environment. It's all they know. It's what they grew up on. Was it fair to you? No, it wasn't fair to you. Some parents favor their children. If they have more than one child, they'll favor one child over the other, or other children over the others. That's not a good look. But they do. Mothers especially, I look at that like, you birthed all these children. Whether it's a normal birth or a C-section. But you carry those children for the length of time you carry them. Why would you favor your children? And your children grow up and they look at that and point fingers at the other child and pick at the other child. There is nothing funny about that. There is nothing cute about that. And not teaching your children while they're young and they grow up to curse you out, to swear at other adults, teachers, maybe even when they get a job, their boss. The boss is not going to tolerate that. But that child is going to find out the hard way. Because that's what they're used to. Instead of the parent teaching them, you can't do that with everyone. You may allow it to be done with you, but you can't do it with everyone else. And if you're a parent, kudos to you. Sometimes parents have it hard. We try to raise our children the best we can, some of us. Then there are others that neglect their children. Let them rip and roam the streets. And the streets teach them. And that's where they grow. In behaviors down the path of destruction. Unless they're smart and intelligent enough to turn their lives around, even if they learn the streets. They want to do right in life. You can raise your children to the point of, you know, you were that good parent, that you raised them the right way. And yet sometimes your children get out there in school and have friends that show them differently, show them the wrong way. no matter what you taught them. But a lot of times people want to put the blame on a parent. But when kids get older, they need to realize it's your turn. Welcome to adulthood. Welcome to reality. Welcome to growth. Welcome to getting your life in order. Now it's your turn to learn. But be smart. Having children, it's not an easy thing. Children cost money. You have to feed them, clothe them, Pampers, formula, unless you breastfeed, is expensive. Everything you need, from cribs to car seats. We all need love. But be aware of those people that disrespect and neglect their parents, because they won't respect you. What is your normal response when you're around people? Even when you were younger, your friends, you went to their home and they disrespected their parents. How did you feel? Because you know your parents are not going to tolerate that. Not in your household. But there are some children that will try their parents when they see something like that. And they find out. Don't ever do that again. Let's talk about it.